Hey yo, what is going on everybody? Depraved Slasher, and we are back with another music reaction. I'm Depraved.
I'm Hellcat.
And together we are...
HellaDepraved.
Yes, we are. So we have a treat. I say that this guy only has 200 subs. A little over 200 subs.
Which is ridiculous.
Surprises me. So if any of you guys listened to or watched my reaction...
The Massive Man Quarantine Cypher.
The Massive Man Quarantine Cypher, yes.
You should, by the way, because it was amazing.
Yes, very, very, very good. 4 very talented individuals.
Very.
It was Massive Man, Massetti, J Corr, and HellaDepraved. Not in that order. I think Massetti was last.
Massetti was last.
HellaDepraved was second, and then J Corr. Massive being first, of course. But
they did an amazing job. It was damn good.
And they put it out the exact same day
as
Crips YouTube Cypher Volume 3. Like, I was only going to do Crips YouTube Cypher Volume 3 that day. But then I seen Massive Man dropped his. I was like, shit, I'm off. We're jumping on it.
We're doing it. And I only just listened to it two nights ago, something like that. It was put out roughly a week ago. And he's been talking about it and was like, there's a line in it that you're just going to love. J Corr. And I got to the line and I knew which one it was. And he is correct. I laughed so hard.
So the best verse, and I was actually in Massive Man's, and this is what made me even think to look up J Corr. I was in Massive Man's live chat, and when I popped in, he was super excited to see me there. He was like, dude, I watched your reaction. He was like, I was excited you got to it the day it came out.
Right.
He said you were on it quick. And he was like, you know, I seen your favorite verse was J Corr's. He says because of some of the alliteration and schemes he came up with in it. And it got me thinking when we were having that conversation in his live stream. I haven't seen anything pop up from J Corr.
Right.
Because he actually messaged me on that cipher and was like, hey, look, I got some more stuff coming out. Keep an eye out for it.
And he left a comment on the reaction.
Yes. So I was like, I haven't seen anything from J Corr pop up. Well, lo and behold, YouTube is terrible at notifications. Because I have the bell rung.
Really.
I have the bell rung, 100%.
You have the bell rung?
Bell rung.
Yeah, okay.
The bell has been clicked and rung. If I had a bell here, I would ring it.
Ring my bell.
But yes, so I went and looked at J Corr, and it turns out 2 weeks ago he actually had a song come out. So I was like, well, let's go ahead and check it out, because it will be the first solo J Corr song we listen to. So I am super stoked. I hope you guys are stoked.
And watch the ciphers to find out what our favorite verse was.
I say all 5 of you that will watch this, because you know people don't like to watch things from artists they don't know, because you guys are jerks. I mean, I love you guys, but you guys are jerks. But no, hopefully you guys enjoy this. I know I probably will.
I'm here for it.
So without further ado, this is J Corr Flex. I'm gonna slash it up and break it down. Let's go, baby.
Yeah. Okay. Too real. Tryna pull up in that Lex us. Sure they wanna sex us. Doctor say we next up, cause
I'm already loving the wordplay.
Shorty trying to sex us.
Pulled up in a Lex us. I like it. I like it.
Tryna pull up in that Lex us. Sure they wanna sex us. Doctor say we next up, cause I just got my check up. Boy got bands like Backstreet. Oh, so low key flashy. Outside with
like Backstreet. Yes.
I love his wordplay. It's not overly complicated, but it's funny.
It's still fun. Yeah.
It's very well put together. And all right. And now, and what's great is this isn't typically the type of song I'd listen to, just judging by the way it sounds.
Right.
But really enjoyable.
I just got my check up. Boy got
so that's what I was going to touch on, the checkup.
Yeah.
It's I love that play on words, because he's talking about the double, or not the double. You said double. I said double. Sorry, but
Simon says
it's like he's talking to the doctor. Just got his checkup.
Checkup. Holding a wad of cash.
I'm just saying the bars.
Sure they wanna sex us. Doctor say we next up, cause I just got my check up. Boy got bands like Backstreet. Oh, so low-key flashy. Outside where you catch me, flexing like an athlete.
Outside where you cash me.
Catch me
outside. How about that? Okay. Although I could have stopped. I could have done without pausing here because now he looks goofy. But great freeze frame.
Yes. Facial expressions on point.
Liking the bars.
Backstreet. Oh, so low-key flashy. Outside where.
Hold on. Was that
Also
is that Mass in the
low-key.
background?
Got my check up. Boy got bands like Backstreet. Oh, so low-key.
Yes.
It is.
Yes.
Mass Massetti.
Oh, that's amazing.
I'm pretty sure I see $100.
It's
Dude, he's
the
got
squad.
the crew.
Yeah.
He's got the crew. For those of you that don't know, these guys all do a lot of stuff together.
Right.
Mass
There's
Massetti,
definitely a lot of
$100.
all of them have songs featuring one
Each-
of the other guys. Yeah, it's a group effort, and then seeing all four of them in the cipher.
Right. Just seeing everybody together, man.
It's the
They've got a
boys.
good core group of
Yeah.
friends that all can rap, and they all do their. All
Well,
right.
and some of them sing, like Massetti sung on the cipher as well as rapped, and his voice is amazing, guys. You
Right.
really need to check him out.
Flashy, outside where you catch me, flexing like an athlete. I'm up right now, in the cut like Bud right now, buzzing, I'm the plug right now.
In the cut like Bud right now.
Right.
I'm just saying. Bars.
Like an athlete, I'm up right now, in the cut like Bud right now, buzzing, I'm the plug right now. She just wanna fuck right now, told her hold up, wait a minute. Cause money my priority, shorty wants some surety, but I just wanna orally, you're boring me. On to the next, ice my wrist and I'm on to the
I just want her orally.
He's like, I just want you to blow me because you're talking too fucking much right now. You're boring the shit out of me. Put it in you.
Stuff
Put it
it
in
in.
your mouth. Put it in your mouth.
Wow. All right.
some surety, but I just wanna orally, you're boring me. On to the next, ice my wrist and I'm on to the neck. Gotta be fresh, I fuck up a check, nothing is fraud, I fuck with the best. You can see my sauce drip, I just pay myself back, I'm really on some bullshit. I just got that ooh-wee, don't ask me what it cost me. Too real is what I stand for, that's why they can't stand me. Success is what I plan for, that's why there is no plan B. Money over everything.
I like that.
That's why
There's
is no plan B. And that's okay. We've had this discussion in many other, well, a couple other reactions. There is a spoken word poet. I don't remember his fucking name. I'm sub to him. He hasn't put out something in a while.
Right.
I don't remember his name. It's not Prince A because he's like one of my favorites, but it's an English guy. And one of his things, one of his spoken word poems, is basically about parents and what they're doing to their kids. And one of the things he touches on is this idea of there always being a plan B. He's like, and I don't remember exactly how he rhymes it, how he words it, but he says something along the lines of that would be like the general of an army investing very little in the people he has in the front line,
Right.
but putting way more into the people he's got in the back.
Right.
So he's setting the front line up to fail instead of focusing on it and trying to make them better.
Right.
And the same thing can be said for what we're doing with our kids. So many of our kids have dreams and aspirations. Like my son wants to be a marine biologist. My daughter wants to be evil.
Hey, I'm teaching her the villain route, so
Right? No,
Sophia will achieve her dreams.
she doesn't really want to be evil, but she's
She's
still at
gonna be anyway.
she's still at a point in her age where she doesn't really know what she wants.
Right. She's
Um,
talked about teaching.
Right.
She'll come to realize sooner or later that kids are evil.
Yes.
So maybe she doesn't want to teach.
And that is something I've never talked to my son about. I have never said, well, have you thought of anything besides that?
Right.
Like, if that's what he wants to do, that's what I'm going to push him to do. Because, again, so many of us try and fill our kids with an idea of something to fall back on. But
Or
they're
something
less...
that's more accepted in society as an achievement, as
Right.
as you know. I know that I talked a lot about being a veterinarian. My parents talked a lot about me being a lawyer.
Right.
And I was a veterinary technician for 15 years. And keep in mind that I thought about being a veterinarian, but when I saw how vets were treated, and the vet that I worked for actually owned and ran the business as well, the pressure that they were under, the hard hours, the decisions they have to make, I decided I didn't want to be a veterinarian, but that was my own choice. I enjoyed being a vet tech.
Right.
It is an underpaid job, though. It's more, you do it because you love the animals, because you love the work. My parents did not think that I was achieving what they thought that I should achieve. And it was all based on monetary rewards. My sister became a lawyer, and they're super proud of her achievements. That is what Pam wanted to do, though. So I am super proud of her. She's happy with her job. But I don't necessarily think that having a backup plan for something like the Army is a bad idea, but you've got to push and put all of your best thoughts, efforts, and ideas into that first plant, that first love. You know, and if it doesn't work out, but it doesn't work out and you've put your all into it, that's different.
Right.
If you fail because, I don't know, economic crisis or something out of your hands, it's very different than you didn't put enough effort into it.
Another one of my favorite quotes, I don't remember who said this either, but it was also said in a different spoken word poem by the same guy that I said earlier, but it is a famous quote, and it is, get a job doing something you'll love, and you'll never work a day in your life.
Right.
And that's 100% true. Even if I have legit seen trashmen that love their job, love throwing people's trash away for whatever fucking reason,
right.
But that's what they wanted to do. That's what they're doing. They're happy. And I've seen people rapping, making a living, doing what they love to do. It's not really work to them.
Right.
It
doesn't mean that you're not going to struggle, that
right.
It's not hard some days, that you lose motivation some days. That's not it. But if you truly enjoy and love what you're doing, then it's not this internal crisis of depression and sadness that you see with a lot of workers.
Right.
Damn me, success is what I plan for. That's why there is no plan B. Money over everything, exception of my family. Yeah. Pull up and I flex. Pull up and I flex. Pull up and I flex. And I'm back in full effect. Yeah, I pull up and I flex. Pull up and I flex.
Hey!
Pull up and I flex. Turn your wifey to my next ex. I hate it.
No, plan B, huh?
He's gonna need a plan B.
Morning after.
Pull up and I flex. Pull up and I flex. Turn your wifey to my next ex. They hate it. I love it. They hate it. I love it. I can hear you talking if the money ain't the subject. Yeah, they hate it. I love it. They hate it. I love it. I ain't ignorant. American opinions don't mean nothing. Nah. I'm 25 and 45. Trying to retire.
I love the pauses that he gets in between where the beat just stops, and it's just kind of like, because for a second I was even like, are we already done?
Right.
And then he drops back into, I like that. I like that.
Well, I like that he doesn't feel like he has to fill all of the silence. You
Right.
know?
We just had a discussion about that.
It is a type of flex.
Yeah.
Opinions don't mean nothing. Nah. I'm 25 and 45, trying to retire by 45. Have some kids like 4 or 5 and put my family form.
Bruh.
You're
no.
going to rethink that after 2.
I had 2, and I'm like, I'm done.
He's like, I had 1 of each.
Yeah, I got
Goals
my boy and I got my
achieved.
girl back to back, and I was like, I am done. Like, and you know what's funny? I am so different than a lot of people I know. So many people I know. They're like, I love the baby stages. They're so cute when you hold them. And I'm like, I hate the first 2 years of their life. Like,
Right.
I'm like, well, I don't hate them, but I hate the first 2 years. That's like constant need of attention and holding and feeding and changing and like. Don't get me wrong. I like to spend time with my kids. I like to play with my kids, but just that constant need to have to be there to do the
Caretaking,
things. Like, oh man.
Right.
I could never.
I like 'em
I
when
could
their
never put my kid.
personalities
I could never do the whole Munchausen syndrome thing for my kids. Like I'm just.
That's probably a good thing.
You got to sneeze. Get the fuck away from me. I'm not trying to.
I'm not trying to get sick. And I never wanted my own children for pretty much those same reasons. So I kind of inherited his perfect age, 10 and almost 14.
Mm-hmm.
Good kids too.
fortified. Trying to retire by 45. Have some kids like 4 or 5 and put my fam in foreign rides. But that can't happen if I'm slacking. Different hustles, mix and match and living legend, live in action. Always grinding, no relaxing. Yeah, it's like that. Don't care if you don't like that. They take my swag and bite that. But I can't lie, I like that. That's real shit, you heard of us. The mix and match, the murderers. Them take your girl like burglars. 2 real team, don't burden us. We all know though we up and down so high that we ain't coming down. 401, I rep my time like Little Roadie, Westerly. Killing competition, like please don't rest in peace. This life is full of beauty, baby. Know that I'm a beast. Told her sorry, I ain't.
Oh, that was amazing, Mass. Thank you. Like, wow.
Let me just say, for those of you that don't know, Massive Man is my favorite YouTube artist. So when I see him in other people's videos, don't get me wrong, I had no clue he was in this video.
Right.
Not even an ounce. I seen J Corr put up a new video. I was like, hey, I'm going to jump on this. But it entertains me that they used him to do the monster bit.
The Beast.
The Beast,
Yeah.
because, like, he's a big dude. Like, his name is a bar in and of itself. Mass of man. He's a mass of man. Dude is huge. And I'm not necessarily saying fat huge, but he's just huge. Like, he's tall, big. Like, so them using him as the Beast cracks me the fuck up very well.
I think he should have had the purple hair for this, because that would have just...
Right.
I like the don't rest in peace. Right now. Yeah.
Please don't rest in peace. This life is full of beauty, baby. Know that I'm a beast. Told her sorry, I ain't sorry, honey. Focus on my grinding until I can hear that Rari running. Pull up to the party in that. Did you see that Kari coming? Never on the borrow money. Working on my hustle for that buy a house tomorrow money. Pull up and I flex. Pull up and I flex. Pull up and I flex. And I'm back in full effect. Yeah, pull up and I flex. Pull up and I flex. Pull up and I flex. Turn your wifey to my next ex. They hate it. I love it. They hate it. I love it. I can hear you talking if the money ain't the subject. Yeah, they hate it. I love it. They hate it. I love it. I ain't ignorant. American opinions don't mean nothing. Nah.
Although I will say, I wouldn't be likely to get the foreign vehicle.
Right.
Like if I had a shit ton of money. Just personal preferences. Like I'd probably get a Vet. I love my Camaro.
Dude, I'm the asshole that's gonna be driving around in a Mini Cooper. I'm just saying.
Or a Hellcat.
I don't want.
Ooh, I could have my own Hellcat.
Yes. I don't want
how
like.
I got my name, by the way.
I don't want like a big fancy car or like a sports car. I just want a Mini Cooper.
I love my sports car. I want to keep a sports car.
You can blame Italian Job for my choice. I watched that
was
movie.
an amazing
It was
movie.
a very good movie.
Yeah.
And now I want a Mini Cooper.
But you can't not consider them sort of a sports car. They're a sporty car. Like, I know they're not like a Ferrari or a Vet or something like that, but they're still...
Like, I wanted 2 cars. I've always wanted 2 cars. Although I'm 2 in age now, I want 3.
Okay.
There's a reason behind it. So I want my Mini Cooper. That's like my small family, like...
Right. Zoom. Zoom.
Then I want a Lincoln Navigator.
Zoom. Sorry.
A Lincoln Navigator.
Okay.
Which is like my big...
Boat
of a car. And then I just any kind of truck, really.
A truck would be nice.
The truck is more utility than
So I've had
driving around.
my Camaro since I was 16, so it's a 98. So it is over 20 years old. And it has been amazing. I know a lot of people don't have the greatest longevity with their Chevys. Mine has been...
Tell me about it.
Special. Anyway, I don't know that Well, I've driven a few other cars, like borrowed. I don't like them. I do not like them. I like my sports car. I like the tight steering wheel. I like the reaction time. I definitely like the... Well, you have me for that. I really like the acceleration. But a truck would have come in handy, like for moves, for animals, for... Yeah. Barely an inconvenience. Yes. So, I don't know. I would want to keep my car, have it fully repainted and so on and so forth. But I think
I just want to get you a newer model, honestly.
I would like probably a Vet or I don't know. A Hellcat would be. That would be amazing, guys.
Now, I say that, but then there's a fourth car that I want.
If you have a truck, then I don't need to get one.
I'm a horror fan.
Oh yeah.
The macabre.
You want a hearse?
I want a hearse.
That would be so cool.
And I want a hearse. It doesn't need like a super badass paint job, but I want the inside of the bed of the hearse to be lined in like a system. It'd be imagine the kind of system you could put in a fucking hearse.
Right.
You
got space.
But I would just want it to line it, because in the middle I want these tracks that it has a coffin in it, right? That are on the tracks, and I want it to be secure enough that when you pull the coffin out, it doesn't give. Like it's still locked into the track. But I want that so that when you open up the coffin, it can have beers or alcohol in it.
A coffin cooler?
Right.
That would be amazing.
So you could go to parties and, or it could even be like an outside party. So you show up to somebody's, fucking bonfire or whatever.
Right.
You pull up in the hearse. Hey guys, I got some drinks.
My God.
And then you pull out the coffin, open up the coffin, there's drinks. And people would be like, dude, this is creepy and cool at the same time.
At the same time. You need like a matte black job for that.
Yes.
Yes.
And then I also want the inside of the bed to be lined in purple.
Oh, like a dark purple or like an electric?
Like a dark purple.
Okay. We're going very Addams Family.
Maybe
here,
even get like a tiny fog machine to...
Oh. Spookify the whole thing. That's a word. I made it a word.
It'd just be fun.
Right.
I've thought of that for the last few years. It's just I don't have the money to put that much into the vehicle.
And a lot of people have asked me if my name is based on
the
vehicle or the superhero from Marvel. No, it's not.
No, the superhero from Marvel's kind of a joke, and...
Well, I didn't even know about her. No. Cat is my initials, and I often say things that make my friends go, hell, Cat. So, that's where it came from.
Great track, J Corr. Man, I can't wait
Loved
to see you
it.
put some more stuff out. You did an amazing job. And I think my favorite thing, and this is seeing all the friends with him, and it's not just a massive man thing, just seeing everybody there.
No, seeing everybody there and having fun and supporting him, and
right.
You got a good group.
A very good group of people, and I definitely feel like all of you guys deserve way more recognition and attention than you guys get. Like we saw Massetti and $100 pages, and
their subscriber count is so low.
Their subscriber count now Mass is getting bigger. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, but all of you.
But all of you guys
more.
are way more talented than what your numbers say. And I'm hoping reactions from me, and hopefully if I can get some more people to react to them, they'll also get some views coming your guys' way as well.
And I hope you get more videos put up, J Corr, because we're definitely going to check out the ones that you do have.
Right.
We're subscribed now, so we'll be following for anything new. I really hope.
Understand, it may take a week or two, though. Understand, YouTube's notification system is garbage. Like, we just found this one, and this came out 2 weeks ago, so...
Well, and is this the new track he was talking about? Or...
I don't know.
Because you only reacted a week ago, maybe he has something new coming up. We'll keep an eye out. Hopefully something new is coming up.
Right.
That would be enjoyable. And it was definitely your pussy line, by the way.
Yes.
In the quarantine one that...
Curiosity killed the cat. That's why he's curious.
He's killing the pussy because he's curious.
Saying, it was
and by the way, in Mass's live today, he admitted that it was Depraved's reaction to your verse that made him realize that it was Curiosity Killed the Cat that you were referring to. He did not connect the dots before, so you're welcome.
I've had that happen with a few artists.
Yeah,
A few artists. I'm a bar catcher. It's what I do.
There you go.
And our bar catching is way better when she's here because she catches things I don't. I catch things she doesn't, and it's a partnership that
works.
Is amazing.
It works.
Anyways, guys,
that is
gonna do it for this reaction. If you guys like the video, be sure to slash that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications. Comment down below. What did you think of J Corr's flex? Also, be sure to comment down below if there's anything else you guys want to see reacted to. Check the description below for the Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Discord issue, as well as the original link to this video. You also find links to the bar Discord as well as the YouTube page. Anyways, guys, we love y'all.
Go to his page.
Watching. Yes.
Subscribe. Like
and sub. Sub and like. We love y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Cannot wait to see you Depraved people later.
Bye.
Peace.